Shrimp is fruit of the sea. You can barbecue it, boil it, broil it, bake it, saute it. There's a shrimp kebab, shrimp creole, shrimp gumbo, pan-fried, deep-fried, stir-fried. There's a pineapple shrimp and lemon shrimp, coconut shrimp, pepper shrimp, shrimp soup, shrimp stew, shrimp salad, shrimp and potatoes, shrimp burger, shrimp sandwich. That's about it. What, this isn't a cooking show? Oh man, that's a bit lame. Well, whatever. Welcome back. This is the Mississippi King, welcoming back the Mississippi Dukes to more Let's Play The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. And in the last episode, we entered the Forest Temple, but before that we learned the Minuet of Forest, which is the song that will help us get here. And in this episode, hopefully we're gonna finish this dungeon. Hopefully, given how much suckage there was in the last episode, I wouldn't put it past me to screw this up somehow. And there are these skull things yet again. I am not going to fall for your tricks anymore. A simple hook shot shall take care of them. And the next room is actually really interesting, I must say. And this is what I was talking about, the design of the architectural puzzles. You have to figure out the way the dungeon is designed and manipulate it to truly gain the upper hand. I love this dungeon, what can I say? I mean, as I've said, it may not be in my top 5 or so, but it's neat nevertheless. This dungeon is really neat. The next dungeon, actually, I think we have a choice between the Fire Temple and the Water Temple next time, but, the Water Temple, while I think it's kind of well designed in some ways, hear me out. It may not be particularly, like, it's kind of frustrating at the same time because there's just no real direction. And while it is interesting in the way it's designed, it's also really baffling and confusing, so I can't say it's very enjoyable to play through, trust me. We will explain more about this when we actually get there. But for the moment, the dungeon and its unique puzzles. Well, I mean, maybe not unique for the rest of the series. Some of the series does reuse a few of the mechanics, I guess you could say. But nevertheless, it is still very enjoyable to play through, and I love the music, as I've said before. Koji Kondo is a genius! He's a good genius! He must have a goddamn IQ of 160! And that done got mixed up! I took the wrong path, and well now, I have to go back and get one more key, that is. Also, what am I doing without any deco nuts? I mean, with how much suckage I've been having, I'll probably need them. I mean, I don't usually use them, but they do stun enemies, which, given how poorly I have been playing, is probably a necessity. Just want to hook shot onto that thing, onto them vines, so you can climb. And you fight a guy inside. Once you do that, you make a treasure. Or something like that, I don't know. If I keep screwing this up, we will see a bunch of consequences. I mean, like, we're talking real serious stuff. Earthquakes, volcanoes, human sacrifice, dogs and cats living together, mass hysteria! Or, you know, just an extra long video, or worse, like 3 videos to finish this dungeon, I don't know. That's just what they want you to think, I guess. That it would just be a simple mistake. Not true, I tell you. Don't be fooled by them. They know they're wrong. And I know I need to keep not screwing up so much. This right, I'll need to use another fairy. I probably should have put that fairy in a bowl, and I still can't seem to figure out how to proceed. That's a bit of a problem. We'll figure it out somehow. I mean, I am the miss. I think it just had something to do with that well thing. But I ain't got this, so that's gonna be a problem. Except not really, because you can drain that thing without the... Oh yes, I'm not that bad at the game that I don't know how to do it. I'm only occasionally bad at it. You know, I knew I should have made that left turn at Albuquerque. And maybe when I get back there, I can say hi to a certain Heisenberg. Well, what you're supposed to actually do is hook shot over to that fine thing and press the switch which drains the water in the well, and then head into the well and get that silver key, which is like something that I should have known, but of course I have to consistently suck and regret doing so well. I don't know. I ain't got any one-liners here. I may as well heal up, because of course, that is gonna suck if I die to this dungeon, which is looking increasingly more likely, of course. Yeah, you just get that small key and then use it to open the way that I should have known about this, but of course, no, I gotta go for getting stuff. How much you wanna bet I'm gonna die to the boss? No one wants to make any bets? Okay, maybe that's cause I'm gonna be recording this and the boss fight in the same recording session, and I know the outcome before you guys do. Whether or not I know the outcome while I'm recording is completely not known to you, and not something I intend to reveal. You can't force me to reveal my secrets. I'm like any old magician who, I don't know, I ain't got anything. But what you want to do is to head this way. And as for this stealth boss, why don't you make like a tree and get out of here? It's leave, you idiot! Make like a tree and leave! You sound like a— oh no, let me say it wrong. Or I guess since this is the forest temple, it's make like a tree and leaf. Dang it, that's the second time in 12 months that I've been shot in the shoulder by angry internet denizens. 'Tis but a scratch. Yes, I know. A lot of movie references this time around. Well, not just movie references, but nevertheless, a lot of quotes. What can you say? I just love quoting movies and cartoons. Anyway, you kill these punks, and now you would reveal a trash. And what's the trash contain? It's like the dungeon item or something. But what's that dungeon item? It's the bow. I don't know what else you were expecting, but it is. So, yeah? You want to shoot them paintings you saw back earlier. So, yeah, these paintings, they're what you're supposed to... They're how you're supposed to kill the ghosts of this place. But if you get too close to them, they disappear into a different painting. So what you want to do is to aim at them with the bow, and once you've destroyed them all, then you set them free, and then you want to attack that ghost and kill them. And apparently they're named after the Poe Sisters in, like, a book called Little Women, which is kind of an interesting Easter egg, kind of random. And they do take forever to kill. So this, folks, is you're gonna be watching some, like, I don't know, 3 more times? Actually 2. Or maybe 1 more time. I can't say. Well, whatever. You know, I'm trying to come up with some good undead quote, but, you know, I just guess it wouldn't be that humorous. You get it? Because, like, the humorous, the humor bone is like... Okay, you know what? You are a tough crowd. Okay, my puns are horrible. I guess that ghosts without saying. Okay, that is just offensive stuff right there. Nevertheless, let's not be so... I don't know. Let's not be so. And there's a bit of a bone to pick. Okay, never mind, there's no bone to pick. I just thought it had to be picked because, you know, maybe we're making something with a lot of bones in it. You know, I don't know, but actually shrimp ain't got bones. What am I saying? This video has been filled with misinformation about shrimp. Or maybe proper information about shrimp. I'm gonna let you know something. I don't know anything about the shrimp business. What I do know about is how to get past this dungeon if I don't screw up in this episode or the next one. I can assure you though, this will not take over 3 videos. Even if I have to speed any of this future crap up. I am getting this dungeon done in that amount of time, and y'all can't stop me. As for the ghosts, I only have this to say to them. Go and play your bottom, sons of a city person. I blow my nose at you, so-called Arthur King. I unpeeled my nose in your direction. And apparently that works. Or maybe that's just because I played the game. I guess maybe, ghosts are weak to the flu? If I have any undead people in my audience, I'd like to know, are you weak to the flu? I may or may not exploit that against you, but I'd still like to know. What you're supposed to actually do is head back through the room and then shoot the eye that you saw at the, entrance thingy-mabobber, and then it twists the corridor back to normal, or something like that, I don't know. I think before I go there, though, there is one trash that I want to pick up down here. There was an eye back at the start of the video, and we can actually now shoot it to make a trash up here. We can head there and get it now! And then head back and go through the twisted corridor to get the trash that was on the wall. The funny-looking thing. Which is not to be confused with the jiggly things, which are something else entirely. Well, that was a spectacular waste of time! Let's actually try and get that trash on the wall. I was gonna say on the ceiling, but no. Now it's on the floor. And what's inside? Okay, you probably already know if you've played the game, but if not, you have no way of knowing. And the entire rant, it seems really pointless because now you know what's inside. It's the boss key. And all the things in the other dungeons that look just like that, well, trash that is, are pretty much, well, what you'd expect. The boss key, that is. Okay, now let's keep moving on. There's actually another room that we can break into and steal a key from, which is one thing that is gonna come in handy if we ever want to, you know, like beat this dungeon or something. And attack! These hands make me really choke up. Or something like that. They're not very useful because, of course, they're hands. Why would they be handy? That is not a pun. That is just an observation that punks cannot seem to grasp. I don't know. Maybe they can. They just don't know it yet. So remember, kids, if you ever want to get a key from someone, just slice up a random hand in the corner of the street. It'll get you what you want. I cannot guarantee this. Also, I do not claim any responsibility for severed. Okay, I am not a physician. I am only a gamer. So spoiler alert. And trick question, I've never actually played a game in my life. And as you can see, that is why I am sucking so much there. I tried to sneak past him, but I guess that don't work. Plot twists are stupid. Sometimes they are. Anyway, this is the Mississippi King signing out. And in the next video, we'll continue the dungeon and hopefully finish it. See y'all next time.